teams of each group, and this week is all going to be about Group A. You guys, look underneath the stream description. We'll see a little bit more information down there. Oh nah, I didn't even start the stream. Welcome back, everyone, to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. We are on the qualifiers number 3. So the format for the qualifiers number 3 is going to be a 4x4 group round robin. So every group, every team has to play in their group once. It's going to be a best of 2s. Each win counts as 1 point. If you win 2, there's no bonus point. It is just 2 points. Technically, we could give a bonus point. But so far, it's just going to be 1 point for each win. And for today's schedule, we do have Gaimin Gladiators, Fiends, the Sacred Cardinals, and XIA MX, whatever that team is, which is the team that's facing off against the Gaimin Gladiators in our very first match of the first series.
I will choose my own path.
Amazing. Didn't even change the name. You guys are all out there watching the stream, supporting the stream, make sure to give a like and subscribe, a thumbs up. Tell us, lets us know that we are doing good. If you would like to, make sure to come and say hi. I am watching the chat. But yes, this is going to be the House of Pisces Season 2, Group A, the qualifiers 3, Day 7 of our tournament. Bans are off the table. Ban Matilda Drink Water Strat is still online. Arlot ban as a flex, quite interesting. We haven't really seen that many Arlot bans, so this is definitely a breath of fresh air. The Minotaur, a lot of teams just don't really like playing him. Maybe they just don't want to deal with the AoE knockup that the Minotaur does offer. But plenty of heroes still out on the table. Side of... Is that... How do I say XIA, please? This is how we know how to say a specific thing. I just type it in Google Translate and I press... Shaw. It's Spanish. But it's Shia. Yeah. Oh my god. Doesn't even make sense. But Shia. That's going to be the team on the blue side. They take away the Fanny, first picking the Nolan. Quite spicy, if you would ask me. It's a very aggressive strategy. Lots of things can be paired well with the Nolan, and lots of things can be very detrimental for the Nolan. For example, having a very physical dominant jungler paired up with a physical XP and a marksman typically leads to a downfall in a lot of magic damage. So they do have to watch out for that. I think his name is Shaw. Typically with the Nolan, I would like to see things like the Harith, Natan, potential Lunox, but Lunox hasn't been out and about. Then you want to pair it up with something that doesn't require too much gank, has a little sustain on itself, can deal with everything that anyone tosses at them. For the side of Gaimin Gladiators, first picking the Navaria along with the Claude. Navaria, definitely a very high skilled hero. I recently went back to play some ranked games during NACT, before, after, just kind of getting familiar with the hero, and I will tell you that Navaria definitely takes quite a bit of aim, but you know, of course, if you are a professional player, it's definitely, those snipers are definitely gonna hit. Xia on the Claude, one of the best marksmen in the game so far. Nothing crazy. And by the side of Shaw, they do response with the Vexana and Carry. Carry and Claude, both late game heroes, so expect quite a bit of rotations onto that gold side. It is quite interesting though. When you compare kind of like the Nolan and the Joy, definitely the Joy has a lot more immune to CC, even though both has its immune itself. Both has almost unlimited dashes, so it's definitely going to be a matchup to watch out for. Best player on this Joy. Not sure if we've been able to see it during NACT just yet, even when he has the opportunity to. It doesn't show up as often as some of the more utility heavy junglers, because it does generally get banned out. Second phase bans are on the table. Tigreal gets taken out by Shaw, and the Grok Hilda gets taken out by the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Both are very early game invade heavy. Maybe it's to protect you know, if you invade a Claude, doesn't really you know, Claude's not really able to defend that well. If you invade a Navaria, technically it's kind of the same boat, right? You miss your second skill, you miss the snipe, cooldowns 7 to 10 seconds each, right? And then, you know, there's just not much impact after that, so definitely have to watch out for some invades. So that's why Gaimin Gladiators decides to ban out some of the more aggressive roamers. A hover over Chip. Unfortunately, we do not get to see Chip in action. A little bit upset, but Guinevere is a solid roam. It's interesting that we don't see it as often anymore in the professional scenes, at least from the matches that I've casted or watched in NACT. We haven't really been able to see too much in Guinevere, so get a little spice in our games this time. But it's significantly heavy on the magic damage side for side of Gaimin Gladiators. Expect something physical from Fried Pape. Something like a Paquito, Yuzong, Lapu Lapu. I think it's going to be the choice of poison. The side of Shaw opting to go for the Black Dragon themselves and the Kaja. Black Dragon definitely has the ability to zone away the Navaria when necessary. But it's just, you know, he's just got to run very, very far. And there's potential that if the Navaria does take the Purify, that the Yuzong is not really going to have too much opportunity. However, the Divine Judgment with the Kaja paired up with Carry's ultimate is definitely going to do quite some damage. So be out on the lookout for that. You have wrong for Shaw. Is it not Shaw? What's up, Mr. House of Pisces? Coffee, hello. You are the best coffee. I am your fan. Woot? Are you talking about yourself? What's up, Wei? Welcome, welcome. Nolan first pick, looking like Onyx versus BTR in the jungle composition wise. What I am excited about is a Brats in the XP. There's some very interesting picks out in the international stage. One of them, Brats XP, has been used before. Honestly, to kind of flex the Nolan too at some point. And then there's also a Roger Gold lane that we got to definitely see in NACT yesterday. But we're not going to get that this match. As we head into the match, it is going to be between XIA MX versus Gaimin Gladiators.
5,
Shao is going to be the blue side on the left. And the championship, the NACT contender, M5, M6 contender is going to be the red team on the top. Those of you guys watching out there, educational purpose, definitely take a good look at how the rotations are happening for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. So far, it seems like they're willing to give up some early game aggression to help out best player in the jungle. And I think that's smart. Joy, typically not the fastest in the jungle. So any little help is most definitely going to help out. Sparky picks up the cabbage. And Gaimin Gladiators looking to siege towards on the top side, but Shower is here. Oh, Petri going down with a double set. A good re-engagement coming out from Mape, paired along with Mape's sniper. The double Mape power. Great early gank. Not really too much time wasted. So one of the biggest difference between we're gonna see like a top team, top contender versus something like one of the more amateur teams. You're gonna see that they don't really waste too much rotations, and that's kind of showing that, hey, like as a roam, you don't really want to waste too much time on the map. Yes, you could go aggressive, show yourself. It's not that big of a deal, but wherever you decide to rotate, if you don't get a kill and you're, putting a lot of resources as in yourself, right? You put a lot of time and effort onto this lane. You end up, either not getting a trade, not getting an advantage, or it could be that you don't get advantage, but the enemy team does. That's when it gets quite tough. But watch Mape here. Looking for the knock-up two-man set with the flicker. Got the double stun here, but no follow-up just yet so far. Mape jumped pretty low, and the Petrify coming through. That's going to be a double kill for Pika. Up, looking for the triple here. And Shaw with a great opening. Huge opening. 3-1 is the overall scoreboard. The gold lead is still not significant at just about 600. But Shaw definitely competing. The very first match of the series here. Flicker onto Xia. Has the second skill though, so she should be able to dash away quite easily. Mape. Violent Requiem is available. Gonna help out the bot side here. There is a small siege for Shaw, but without Divine Judgment, I don't really see any kill pressure. It does look like they were potentially looking for a fight, but best player did decide to route back into the blue buff. So side of Gaimin Gladiators most likely looking to disengage. Probably a similar 1-3-1 rotation, right? The jungler's kind of near the Guinevere most of the time. Does get the Violent Requiem set up. Gets the Kaja since he doesn't really have that flicker. It's a good punish there, and definitely a use of abusing the cooldowns. Purify does come out, so Xia does not fall there. Coffee Prime. Oh, Coffee is Coffee Prime. Coffee is Coffee. You're the best, Coffee. I'm your fan. Coffee is a fan of Coffee, and this is the Coffee here. The Bratz flex pick is very unique. It's not a flex pick when you go at it in the beginning. Not really much to flex. Unless they decide to go Bratz jungle and enjoy XP, then, I could agree with that statement. But Fried Mape, top side, eating the tower. Gonna be quite happy with that himself. Kaja is here. Do miss the jump, but does get the auto attacks for the Requiem. Good setup by Mape. The turtle does go down in the hands of Shaw though. Get the knock up once again. Coffee Prime. Pretty bad situation. Xia is going to be the one that picks it up. Not including BTK, GG, who do you think will win the tourney? Not including GG or BTK, who is going to win the tourney? It's a good question. Not including those two. I mean, if we're not including those two, we're definitely just going to be going somewhat down the list. Let's see. Well, before that though, top side, they do get the suppression onto the Barats. Violent Requiem does hit. Purify is popped there. And Shaw actually with a great fight on the top side here. Out of all the teams though, right? No BTK, no Gaimin Gladiators. Technically we have Devious Activities, Fiends, Night Horde, A77. I like Fiends, but I do know that they still have a lot of work to do. They have done quite well against a lot of these teams, but if it's not these two, like, you know, Devious Activity and A77, I honestly think A77 have a great chance of winning this tournament. Of course, you know, when we're not counting GG or BTK. But it's quite interesting though these days when we look at the tournaments. It seems like a lot of teams are quite close. Oh, the flicker Daytona's welcoming does come. Looking for the knockup but doesn't get it. Pika up. Sparky on the backside does get zoned away by best player. Does get out of that alive. Oh, the Violent Requiem paired up with the knockup auto attacks. Claude is able to pick up that kill, but Mape is going to be traded. A decent fight for Shaw, but also a pretty good response coming out from Gaimin Gladiators. The gold lead is still in their favor here by about 1,000 gold, a little bit less. Oh, that's going to hurt. Doesn't get that last hit off though. Kaja, quite tanky. Could take a look at some of the items on the board here. Kaja, Athena armor, along with tough boots. Perfect to deal with the magic, the heavy magic damage from the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Very good response. Vexana picks up the glowing wand looking for a lightning truncheon. Two-man set, along with the Violent Requiem. Early cancel and a punish. And the follow-up. Shaw playing great this game. There's still about a 1k gold lead for the Claude. In terms of the XP, the Yuzong's doing much better than the Barats. For the Mage, quite even, 400 different. Mape is in the lead, and Jungle. Shaw is actually in the lead there, so. Oh, the combination does get Coffee Prime. A great flicker coming out from Chicken. Some old mechanics, if you'd ask me. They go for that flicker Daytona's welcoming set. But a small turn of events already for Gaimin Gladiators. A little bit of a recall dance. From the side of Shaw, they've really been on this re-engagement or counter-engage quite well against GG, right? Especially if they could bait out the Violent Requiem quite early. Just like this, Divine Judgment coming through along with the Petrify. The Violent Requiem does come through. It does get taken off the board 100 to 0. That is 3 ultimates used though. The Divine Judgment, the Yuzong ultimate's still available. But here, best player looking to come through. But members of Shaw do disengage. Again, guys, this is going to be a best of 2 series, so lots of games today, and both matches today are going to be Gaimin Gladiators, so definitely, if you guys are interested, stay tuned for this. Hello, Looney Gaming. Sunmai, hello, welcome. I'm between DA and Fiends. I would love for Fiends to go far, but they do have a tough bracket. They are in Group 1. Double knockout Violent Requiem does come through. Should be able to one-shot the Vexana quite well. Kaja with the Immortality second item after Athena. This man is sweating hard. Uh-oh, Sniper does miss. Side of Gaimin Gladiators looking to siege on to the mid side here. The Flicker Daytone's well coming underneath the tower. Oh my god, paired up with the Divine Judgment, they do get up that kill right there. Best player looking to take revenge on his teammates is bursting and melting down everyone. They do get a 2 for 2 trade. Marksman for marksman, XP for XP. It's going to be quite even. But Gaimin Gladiators still have a small lead on the map itself. The 3 magic damage, trio mid, all alive here. Yeah, that'd be a good time to take a look at some of the items. Hello, Mad. Welcome. I know you're rushing to get invited into the tournament lobby, but you know we're hosting big boy events. You gotta forgive me for denying your entrance here. 8.7k for the Claude compared to the 6.3 of the carry. Joy also with a lot of money, but you know, side of Shaw actually is doing very well in terms of their finances here. It's very rare to see teams able to go head to head, especially against Gaimin Gladiators, a team known to defeat pretty much anyone, obliterate anyone in their path. So I'm definitely doing well here. Conceal, top side, Mape. Does miss the jump here. Looking for a setup, but the Divine Judgment paired up with the Speed Light was just a little bit too much to handle. Best player though does use the ultimate. The Yuzong is there, but he's just getting chunked here. He's dodging things left and right. Best player does pick up the Kaja, so it's still gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. A roam for a roam. A little bit of a misfight. Oh, top side. Oh my gosh, the Nolan actually is very, very fast. Gaimin Gladiators though should look to disengage. Guinevere is still walking back. Oh, that's a fast burst on the objective. Does the Yuzong get picked off though? He does get bursted. The Blazing Duet does hit onto Yuzong there. That's going to be a single kill and a double kill for Zia, picking off the marksman too. So that's a 2 for 0 trade. The Lord does go to the side of Shaw, but the team fight in favor of GG. Flicker does get the Violent Requiem. Picks up the Vexana. No problem there. There's a 3-on-3 fight. Best player. Looking to deal a little bit of a burst damage. Walks out of the tower. Mape does get picked off by the Nolan. Lots of damage. Not afraid to go in here. The Nolan is doing quite well in this match. 5-0-4. And, you know, even higher gold than the Joy. So, definitely doing great for Shaw's team. But you know who's not doing so well at this moment? The carry. 7.6k gold. It is still down about 3k, but it's nothing It's not that big of a deal. Just down 2 items against the Claude. Down a wind against Claude. It's actually quite big. Vexana picking up the roam. Has the Divine Glaive for the penetration. So it should be able to deal some damage, especially going up against the Barats or even the Guinevere. Conceal does come out. Is able to bait out the second skill of the Gwen, but no engagement for the side of Shaw. You thought I was playing chess? Man, I wish. I don't even know if I could play chess tonight, if I'm quite honest with you. I've been playing so much chess. Oh, the flicker. Does hit the Gwenny. The Zia's onto the front side here. Oh, the Purify coming out. Oh, damage. Uh-oh. Nolan on the backside, though, does get a kill. But this is probably going to get shut down here. Best player. Getting the shutdown on the Nolan. Cleans up the backside. Gets a Maniac for the side of GG. And now they're definitely looking to push on to the boss side. The death timers are 20 on the board. And I guess the strategy is just push and win. 10 seconds on the board for Sparky. I don't think he's going to have time to defend here. And Gaimin Gladiators takes game 1.
Victory!
It's going to be a 17 to 20. Gaimin Gladiators able to take the first game in 16 minutes. MVP does go to Mape, followed by Best Player and Zia. We're going on a quick break, and we'll be right back for the game 2 between Gaimin Gladiators and Shaw. Be right back, guys. Yes. Welcome back, guys, to the House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. It's going to be the qualifiers number 3, day 6 for the Group A's. Again, for the Group A, it is going to be a 4-way round robin.
Sir, what's your command?
Gaimin Gladiators, Fiends, the Sacred Cardinals, and Shaw MX. I think that means Shaw Mexico. because I don't think MX means anything, but Shaw definitely is a word. Not sure what it means myself though. It does seem like we have to switch the names real quick. But thank you guys all for watching the stream and supporting us. It means a lot to us. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe so we know we're doing good here.
Stand firm. Strike hard. My motto is
Gaimin Gladiators do ban the Navaria, Arlot, and Kaja. So definitely a small strategy coming out from them. It does seem like they, in the first pick, they're not willing to give up the Matilda, but definitely for the second phase, they, picked up the Navaria themselves and decided to ban it out. A very classic winning mindset strategy from them. It's almost like a bully ball in terms of the drafting, right? It's like, hey, we just beat you with the Navaria. You've done well with the Kaja. We're going to take both of them out the table. Of course, the Arlots might be something that Shaw has up their sleeves. Do ban out 3 assassins to deny best player. As much as I get the respects, especially when you go against teams like BTK, Gaimin Gladiators, you want to focus. But players like Mobazane and Best Player, a lot of their strategies is to really build up the draft, because like they already have prepared a lot of picks. So they know these 3 bans are incoming. And they have multiple areas that they can, thrive and choose the right heroes. So it's definitely, for me, not a great draft coming through. But now that we're on the second phase, now I like the 3 assassins ban, right? Put 2 more on the table, take out as many heroes as you can for best player. Definitely a Fredrin, Martis, Barats, all come to mind here. Boy,
Time to go to the R&D show.
your team is banning.
they're gonna.
Rocks need no protection from the rain.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
I didn't cure the pain. I harnessed it.
A dead patient is a good patient.
Second phase ban is now over. Lilia Vexana gets taken out by the side of Gaimin Gladiators.
On my very life.
Shaw with a Valentina pick here. Quite good. Has the Heart Guard available. So if Ems He is there. I'll drag him. There.
See value in me? You should.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you, Mad, for the mic check. I was talking to myself the whole entire time. But yes, welcome back to the House Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. We do have a special guest on the stream. Shoutouts to Wolfcast for hanging out with us and watching the stream. Hope you do enjoy some North American gameplay. It is your host, Yue, though, so I'm bringing you the live action. It is nice though. We do get to see a Raj in the gold lane, something not too traditional. Very new age in my opinion. The classic XP strat here. Mad, you're good now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Grata, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good retribution. Gaimin Gladiators. Masha on the chase does deal quite a bit of damage. Almost seems like the ultimate resets after he casts it the first time. He gets kind of like a little double hop. Wolf is here. Apparently Wolf is watching the stream, that's why. I don't know if he's got his volume on, but either way, thank you for the support. Yeah, you guys get to see kind of the Roger in action. He did receive a small nerf on his wolf form, but his marksman form is much, much better now. So definitely playing it as kind of the marksman is quite good. He does, see the Minotaur, but doesn't really look to go for it. Ultimate coming through from Masha. Best player, able to pick up a kill on the top side against the X-Borg. Mopit might be caught out here. Does get away here. And Zia also chunked quite low. Oh, flicker on the Valentina.
Executed.
An execution. So a good trade. Good trade for Shaw here. Roger going for that crit build. Has claws, potentially berserkers soon right after. Best player going for the Hunter's Strike and potentially building tank. Of course, we got the Angela and the Masha near on the mid side. A slow kill game so far. Both teams are quite content with scaling into the late game. But definitely much more in favor for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. In terms of the jungle, it's level 8 versus level 6. So definitely a retribution difference there. Oh my god, the full combination on the Paquito. Getting some good damage on the big cow. And the objective goes to the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Blazing Duet, bot sign. The Roger does so much damage here. Doesn't get the passives off and does end up dying towards the tower. The flicker gets popped here. Mape backside, Mape in the front. Mape just going for it. He's not stopping. The mid does go down. Best player able to grab that tower up there. Does use decimation. Unable to get the reset off. Masha OP. Masha just looking to run it down. 4 ults from the Masha is insane poke. So his ult does reset. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't pull up what the ultimate says, so it's kind of tough. I do want to maybe play Masha once or twice and get a good read on it. Retribution coming through. Sparky getting hit here. Paired with the decimation, he's able to gap close just like that. Good use of skills by best player. Masha, backside here. Hits onto the Blazing Duet. Is unable to connect for that kill, but Xia, backside, does pick up his first. Oh my gosh. And a decimation reverse. Sparky gets out there alive. They're going to pick up 2 kills here for the side of Shaw. A little bit of overextension coming out from GG. The Angela and the Roger combination is quite good. He's going to get underneath the tower. Are they going to look to re-engage there? Xia does use the Purify. Running away through the tower. Should be able to get away here. Masha going for Heptases, BOD. Quite standard. Something quite interesting though. The new Masha in roam position does go full damage, so definitely a change of pace in terms of different types of roam. It would have been nice to see a Natalia, but that essentially kind of is like a walking Natalia that zones away the marksman just like that. So they're gonna have to fight without the marksman. A 4-man siege onto the mid, but the re-engagement is definitely gonna happen. Oh my god, the damage. Masha is crazy. And they do pick up the X-Borg on the bottom side also. The combination coming through. Double kill. Fried Mape gets shut down. Still pretty even in terms of the gold. It's 2k lead only for the side of Gaimin Gladiators 8 minutes in. Typically they do dominate. Especially at this point, but you know, it's interesting to say this because You know, typically it could be any team and we'd be saying, you know, they have a good lead. They're looking to go ahead. But we've just been so used to Gaimin Gladiators just dominating the matchup that, you know, 2K gold lead 8 minutes in is just quite minimal for the championship contenders. Championship favorites, actually, not even contenders. Damage utility Masha, she melts, doesn't always secure, but zones people out. That's kind of the same thing as the old Masha, but the old Masha can build tanks. That's the biggest difference. Like the old Masha, we used to go like triple Guardian helmet, right? And like that worked. But the new Masha, it's like you have to go damage and you don't get the frontline ability that Masha kind of used to have. Last Insanity does come through. No defense on the boss side. Lord coming up in 10 seconds. 9 minutes is going to be the in-game time clock. Good time for Saturday Gaimin Gladiators to potentially work up to the objective. Then Claude dashes forward here. They do take off the tower, but definitely a misstep from Claude. I think Shaw has a chance, but they need to defend for 10 minutes. Yeah, Mad, and you know, Shaw having a chance is like never mind though, a 2-man knockup does get a punish onto the Masha, but it's only going to be the Masha itself. Is the Fredrin going to be able to do anything here? The ultimate is not available there, but the damage are piling on. Gaimin Gladiator is able to pick up one, picks up the Minotaur. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade once again. This just seems like the Gaimin Gladiators, even when they're down, they're just able to get a kill pick up here and there. Look at Fred Moppet. No one knows. Ba, ba. A 1-2 knockout. Punches Valentina into his death. The flicker does come through. And Shaw looking to disengage in this fight. Game Gladiators picks up the objective here. Mape gets taken off the board again. 1-4-3 is his score. That's not something we've unheard of with the Masha, but expect to see a lot of impact now, especially since he has the BOD. The Cloud is just going to be zoned away the whole entire fight. Like, he's just going to look at Coffee Prime or look at Sparky and just one click and delete. So expect that. But a small defense onto the mid side. It is just a 2 versus 3 though, with the Lord marching down. They did get the Lord quite fast. So a great defense from the side of Shaw. And good game strategy and execution coming from them. Very unexpected. Quite honestly, they're holding very well against the favorites. Oh, the burst. Fried Bappe. Able to bop him out of this world. Takes out the Claude. So expect Mappe to go on top of Sparky here. He's just waiting for the minions to go in. Doesn't look to engage here though. Looks like they're content with just pushing around. And Chicken doesn't let anyone stop him besides the tower. It's only with the tower that damages him. Take a look at some of the items on the board here. Mappe going for a second BOD. Very classic. The other Mappe, Fleeting, Flask, Anti-Heal, looking for a potential Glowing Wand or Genius. Probably Glowing Wand. That's the only magic damage source. Glowing Wand is going to be quite good. Not against the Radiant, but still something. I agree, it's not often realized that for professional, losing more difficult matches makes hurt more. Now imagine when spectators see this happen. I mean, I think Shaw is playing an unbelievable series already. Going 12 to 9, 13 minutes in. Gaimin Gladiators, you know, they have to play discipline. Like, they're not trying to make mistakes here. They're actually playing It's a slight sweat. May not be the biggest sweat of the sweat, but they're definitely taking this quite seriously. Does get a 2-man knockup though, but there's no damage followed up. The members of Gaimin Gladiators just way too tanky, and now they're looking to go in over and over. They pick up kills left and right, and then a triple kill for the side of Gaimin Gladiators, looking for the 4th one there. Decimation does come off XIA. And the Heart Guard comes back into play. It's a 4-for-0 fight for the side of Gaimin Gladiators as they look to dominate the inhibitors, push the minions in, and looking for the end here. Last Insanity as the last hope just ends up dying there, and Gaimin Gladiators takes this series 2-0.
Victory!
17-9 is the overall scoreboard. 14-minute match. XIA with the Roger Gold Lane MVP, followed shortly by Best Player and Mappe. Guys, we're going to go on a small break. Before that, too many Mappes and Bappes. We love that. The Minnow didn't maximize the CC, jumped too early. After all, lost the precious CC time. Yeah, he could have got a double knockup, but you know, honestly, it was still a pretty decent setup, but it was almost a little bit too, like, they felt like they were in a good situation, but the reality was they did get sweeped. It was a 4-4-0, 5-for-0 there, so can't really say it's a great engagement. But guys, we're going to be right back for our next match. It is going to be between Gaimin Gladiators and I believe the Sacred Card. Oh, it's going to be Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends, an NACT match. So guys, we're going to be right back. 5-7 minutes, and we'll bring you guys the next match. All right, welcome back, guys. Just a little bit of a small complication, but we were able to get the match solved here. This could be a best of 2 series, so shout outs to the Gaimin Gladiators for allowing this to happen.
Gaze upon the edge of the void.
Yes, you guys have seen it right. It is going to be between Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends. That's a 2 series for our group stage round robin. Again, this is the qualifiers 3 for the House Pisces Night Horde. 64 participants fighting for a $2,000 prize pool and 100k diamonds. You said nice music. You enjoy it? Good. The magic is in the description, so if you guys are looking for that, shout outs to,
Your team is banning.
I think it's Tokyo Music.
See value in me?
Yeah, they got some great music. Oh, it's Tokyo Music. But guys, yes, it is going to be a best of 2 series. So regardless if it's 1-1 tied 2-0, both teams do have to play out both games. Dude, Mad says I'm spelling Gaimin Gladiators crazy. It's not me, Mad. This is their brand name. You gotta take it easy on me. To read some of the old comments. Shaw was having a hard time figuring out how to hold off, but it's a great way to get to know each other for GG and for Shaw, that is. Yeah, that was a great series, honestly. And Shaw put up a great fight against them, so definitely great there. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to pull some people onto the stream.
Love and hope are the 2 greatest inventions. The hunt begins.
Your team is picking.
I, Minotaur,
Fortune
will finish
favors the
off what was
gold.
left
Your
undone.
team is picking.
Bolt.
But yes, welcome back, guys. Fiends and Gaimin Gladiators for our round robin. What a joy match to watch, right? It's almost like we had the NACT over the weekend. It's like, yeah, let's get some more NACT matches. Right, so we got Fiends on the blue side, Gaimin Gladiators on the red. And great opening bans coming out from both teams. Side of Fiends opting to ban out best player himself, leaving open the Fanny. Potentially a Fanny versus Fanny matchup. Side Gaimin Gladiators do go with the Claude and the Minotaur. They took out Matilda. Ban Matilda Drinkwater. Vexana, and also the Angela.
I'm born with talent.
Is picking.
Ooh. Ruby, Gwen, and the Nolan. No, not the Nolan. Natan. For me, for the side of Fiends, already revealed quite a bit of their cards. I like the Natan pickup. It's probably better against Claude early game. They both have dashes. But then it allows Gaimin Gladiators to ban very physical heavy, right? And especially with the Guinevere and the Ruby we picked up, although both can be flexed, right? Ruby can be flexed onto the mid or onto the roam and also the XP. Gwenny, on the other hand, majority of the time it's going to be the roam or the jungler. But yes, Mape decides to pick up the Fairness. And again, just want to give a big shout outs and thank you for the side of Gaimin Gladiators to invite this BO2 series for us today. They, really honestly did not have to allow Fiends to play, but definitely it's great for the community that we do get our BO2 match for today. Gwenny and Ruby are flex picks. Gaming doesn't know what's going on. Technically, yes, but both set up in a very similar way. Both is like that AoE CC, wanting the enemies to group up. They do have a Fairness, so the side of Gaimin Gladiators are gonna end up grouping up, but for me it just kind of shows a little bit too much. Fiends need to pick up Valentina and Raph. As much as I would like Valentina and Raph, there's just so much magic damage already. And you say you don't like the Natan. I kind of agree there. The Natan can work one or two ways, in my opinion. One, they want to save a counter matchup, right? So by picking the Natan, they already know that it's going to be going up against the Claude. So it's it's protecting the other picks that Fiends have in their pocket. Maybe they want to look for a counter matchup, right? That's number one. Number two, it could be that the Natan matchup versus the Claude is quite good, and that could honestly be something that Fiends have up in their strategy. Side of Gaimin Gladiators, though, they do hold on to the Arlot, but last second, best player does pick up the Martis. On the other hand, Fiends is going to be the one that picks up the Arlot, which is great. But a Nana, meaning that they're going to be running 3 magic, 2 physical, so actually quite good. And it's going to be a Natan, a Natan Gold, Ruby, Roam, Nana in the mage position, Guinevere jungle, and Arlot in the XP. And I'm just confused, bro. I'm just looking at this and I'm just like, bro, I don't even know what Fiends is drafting himself. Gaming, the Gladiators have a W comp. That Gwen can jump Minnow and all in before Minnow can all in win the team fight. Yes, they can pick off the Minnow before he ults, yes, but to kill him is going to be tough. There is a very strong chance that Mape will decide to go for the flask first item, making Minnow definitely a killable target, so we'll definitely have to watch out for that. But guys, we're going to jump into our very first game of the best of 2 series between Fiends and Gaimin Gladiators. Stay tuned. And yes, I know this is badly cropped. I'm trying to make some adjustments. But welcome back, everyone. The House of Pisces X Night Horde Season 2 between best of 2 series between Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends. Fiends going to be the team on the bottom side. Gaimin Gladiators going to be the red team on the top side. gold is going to be on the top. So a better lane for Xia, it could almost mean that, you know, Xia, the Gaimin Gladiators, they know it's going to be on red side. So well, they know the gold is on top, so they can pick a early game dependent hero, you know, that needs some people to help out. But Claude, it's also one of those heroes where it's like, you know, in the professional scene, you're kind of good by yourself, but you know, in more of the amateur scenes, it definitely feels like people take advantage of his early game. This is going to be a great game. Gladiators for me. Gladiators are definitely the favorite. Veramis and Minotaur. Minnow, such a disgusting combination. Yeah, it's AoE versus AoE. A lot of CC too. You can see a flicker getting popped so early on. Just letting you guys know though, Fiends not in their prime lineup. A few people switching roles here. This is definitely going to be a tough match. Plus Martis. Martis makes it hard for the Gwen to decide on TB early game. I'm assuming it's hard for Guinevere to be able to get the stun, the knock up early game. Just because it's you know, a lot of CC immune, of course. That clears so fast. Minotaur. But do watch pros Guiney though. He's definitely known to have a great Guinevere. The Lapu Lapu though, coming through, Bravest Fighter stance. Gets a full combination. Does miss onto the last hit. Pro is able to get away. The Retribution comes off for Gaimin Gladiators. They do get the Cold Altar onto that, along with the Minoan's Fury. A good play coming out from Gaimin Gladiators, baiting out Avery on the Arlot. Take a look at some of the items on the board. 4 tough boots built up by the side of gaming. Retribution coming through. Red buff going towards the side of Gaimin Gladiators here. Potentially they're going to look to fight for the blue buff also. Not sure if they knew that Pro used the retry there, but Gaimin Gladiators decide to go back into their jungle. They got what they're looking for. Good disengage. Pretty sure even if Gwen jumps Minnow and Faramis ults saving Gladiators will still win and fight in theory. Yeah, the Guinevere, it's almost like the Faramis. Even though Faramis wants to be grouped up and Fiends want them to group up, it almost feels like Gaimin Gladiators have what it takes. And the double knockup set. Able to get Ruby a 3-man knockup though. Violent Requiem not doing too much damage. Predator is a tank Gwenny, so not going to be dealing tons of damage. But Gaimin Gladiators do decide to pick onto the top side here. Shield to grab that. Not a problem at all. Boss side. Small stalemate as usual. Chicken though, not in the healthiest state, but I think he can go, you know, to full HP in one combination. So don't think he's worried too much about that. Yes, guys, welcome back to the House of Pisces X9 Horde. This is a best of 2 series between Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends. It's only going to be game 1, so lots of matches coming. And if you guys do want to rewind, we did have Gaimin Gladiators versus Shaw earlier, and Shaw put up a great fight. Even had the lead in game 1. Game 2, of course, Gladiators played quite consistent, quite perfect there. Still, match came, I think 12 minutes, 13 minutes. Game 1 was like 18 minutes. Yes, thank you guys all for watching the stream and tuning in. guys want to, feel free to come and say hi. I'm watching the chat here. Kohari getting caught off a little bit. Looking to get away. Seeming like able to actually get away here. And Z on the top side gets punished, but best player Muppet. 2-man unit. The flicker does come through. Love for Pro is there. He's going to look to engage. Oh, does get the knock up though. Magic. It doesn't seem like the side of Fiends were synced in that play. It's almost like it's almost like Love for Pro didn't even know that he was going to get the setup, or it just wasn't called there. Peach, hello, welcome. Always a pleasure watching you. Chess squad on the house. Welcome, Peach. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys all for the new viewers and the old viewers for joining the stream. Hope you guys enjoy this series. And this is one of the spiciest series of probably the week, at least during the weekdays. I don't know if Fiends actually played Gaimin Gladiators yet in an ACT. I think they did. But yeah, we are on the last phase of NACT. Y'all enjoying the matches so far? Enjoying the cast, enjoying the matches, enjoying the teams, the drama. This year though, honestly, it's been quite fulfilling in terms of the amount of exciting matches and close series. They do get the knock up on the minnow, just like you're saying. They're looking to 100-0 the Minotaur, but the Cold Altar is just a little bit too much. Oh, that's a huge final strike, but no follow up though.
Double kill.
Man, that was one huge final strike, but follow-up just was not there. Mr. House of Pisces says, I do not think so. Dude, Mr. House of Pisces, this is your channel. Let me give you... Let me give you a mod. Best player. Decimation picks off Chiromami onto the mid side. It's going to be one member down. And a huge member, actually. Nana, one of the strongest defenders that Fiends actually has. So, definitely a good pickup there. 8 minutes, 5k gold lead. Gaimin Gladiators, you know, honestly playing significantly better in this series. Look at Kohari though. Does get immune there, gets a double stun. Bearmus saving minnow that he could just ult them, big Uno reverse. Sometimes I get lost on macro and pro plays. I DK what they're doing. When we talk about macro, it's typically like the whole entire map. It's macro in a simple sense is like chess. Like imagine everyone is, you know, a knight, a rook, and oh, a double stun coming out from Kohari, but the counter sets coming out from Gaimin Gladiators. There's all full health there. Huge fair misplay. Double kill for Zia. And it's gonna be a 4-for-0 trade for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. No, but going back into it, it's kind of like chess pieces. Like, how can you use your chess pieces to your advantage? And each team has 5 chess pieces, right? And, you know, sometimes you only need 3 on the top side to defend, or you only need 2 people on the top side to defend, while you could use the other 3 to siege onto the boss side. Kohari, though, gets chicken. And they do use the Violent Requiem. They're able to get the shutdown there, but at a trade for a mid tower. sure Chicken is smiling in the back, knowing that he just provided that tower for them. But a good ultimate, nonetheless, from the side of Fiends. Good pickup. The Arlot sweep could work later as an annoyance for making Game Gladiators simply retreat to bait out. But at this point, the match is wishful thinking. It seems like they don't have enough damage to burst it. See, the Cold Altar is just too huge. They're just running on top of the Cold Altar. There's no damage coming out. The Blazing Duet coming through, and the Decimation is just going to clean things up for the whole entire team. Oh, what? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. A 5-0 was out of Gaimin Gladiators, ending this game in fashion.
Victory!
It's gonna be a 16-2 for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. 11-minute match. MVP goes to Mape at mid. 1-0-12. Best player XIA and also Mape scoring a good goal. Guys, take a quick break, probably like 1 minute or two as we set up for our next match. We'll be right back. Faramis' OP can change a team fight on a second. Seems unfair. Faramis definitely has weaknesses and counters. Definitely when you see the Faramis ult come down, majority of the time, you should look to disengage away from the Nether Realm. But some teams like to pop the ultimates and go in. It was just kind of like a brute force strategy to try to hit through the Nether Realm. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Fiends have enough damage. Instead of the Arlot, which typically goes for the tank route, if they decide to go for maybe like a Paquito, or like a Dairoth, or I don't know, something with a little bit more damage, especially in the XP lane, they might be able to just burst through the Nether Realm. But in this case, does not seem like Fiends have the ability there. Yes, we're going to the drop, guys. First ban on the table for gaming for Fiends. Guys, welcome back. Once again, House Pisces X Night Horde Season 2. It's going to be between Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends. We are on the last match of the day, regardless of a win or loss. Best 2 series. Gaimin Gladiators, though, 3-0 today for all matches, looking to end the night with a clean sweep. GG, well played. Bait to trade skills. Martis was touched for the god of luck. Martis is a strong pick. It's very hard to go against that. And then you put it in the hands of, you know, a championship favorite team. Like, it's even more destructive. And Gaimin Gladiators definitely know how to abuse the mechanics there. Faramis Minnow ban. Valentina's too meta right now. definitely needed more flexibility. When you pair him with Minnow is what makes him a serious problem. It's like AoE sustain, double AoE sustain. It's very team fight oriented. And Faramis, you know, has ability to clear waves early, so it doesn't require a very damage heavy clear roam, right? When we talk about clear heavy roams, typically things come in mind. Grok, Tick Real does a decent job at clearing. Yeah, that's about it. I think there's definitely a lot more.
Even when all is forlorn.
I mean, if you count Edith, Edith clears fast. But a pack into Minnow and Faramis, yeah, I mean that's quite tough.
Gaze upon the edge
Your
of the
team
void.
is picking.
Xborg could deal with Faramis. Provides a lot of the frontline AoE shredding and CC with the first skill. Building something like Ice Queen 1 War Axe. So definitely having a lot of potential there. You know, like things like Lapu Lapu, I think could burst through the Nether Realm. Lapu Lapu, Yuzong has a good amount of AoE damage and a good set. Arlot, honestly, yes, but typically you're just going belt auto attack with true damage and then building tanks. So, but this is an interesting opening from Fiends, and I completely disagree. Going to front gives a lot of flexibility for Gaimin Gladiators to find a way to counter that very early on. Things like you know, carry Claude comes into mind. Today I got mashed against a Faramis and Estus and nobody dies. The Faramis Estus combination for me is kind of like the zombie comp, because you could heal when Faramis is in the Nether Realm, so it's even more heals. Like it heals the base, like the base HP, not the Nether Realm HP. So it's quite good. So yes, I agree. It's quite hard. But Gaimin Gladiators picking up the Xborg, which deals well against the CC, can also shred down the Arlot if that's the matchup. It's good at both matchups. And also the Brody, so good early game marksman. You know, it's interesting that we don't see as much early game marksmans as I feel like North America does need, especially in our pro circuit. I feel like things like the Brody don't really get as much attention as maybe he should. I feel like it's a great hero. Does well in early, and if he does well in early, typically can lead to very, very high damage into mid and the late game. Not only high single target, but also provides a lot of the AoE damage. So definitely something to watch out for. I do like what Fiends picked up in their last pick here in the first phase, though. The Valentina, it's a good pickup. At least they didn't go 3 front lines, right? Like they go 3 front lines going up against Xborg is just hell. So picking up the Valentina is great here. Able to take the last Insanity, one of the best Valentina ultimates for sure. Fiends do take out the Ruby away from Mape. Side of Fiends taking, I mean, and then the side of Gaimin Gladiators deny the Barats away. Interesting, because they have the X-Work to deal with the Barats, but maybe they don't want to build the DHS on the Brody, right? So Barats ban, definitely interesting there. Why ban Faramis though? I think Faramis is a decent ban. It's a very strong mage. There may be better bans out there, but things like, you know, banning out Faramis, Novaria, Vexana as mages is not something I'm mad about, right? If you look at tanks, Tigreal, Minnow, Matilda, Kaja, like no one's gonna get mad at those bans. But you know, you can also argue that there's more important bands out there, right? Arlott, which can be flexed, the Nolan, Xborg, you know, Fred, Barats, stuff like that, right? Carry, Claude, double XP meta, double side, a 1-3-1. There's potential that Fiends might run that. I thought the last game they had a potential to run a 1-3-1. And 1-3-1's not that bad. It's actually quite good. Just not many people use it out there. Rome Arlott definitely have a potential. I do think it's going to be a Rome Arlott for sure. Fiends loses. Fairness is a great ban. Just from the draft, Fiends loses already. Come on, man. Give Fiends a little bit more credit. Fiends do pick up the XIA as their 4th pick here. Good against a lot of the stationary damage dealers. Might be good against Brody too, since Brody's so short range. Oh, Mape with the strategies again with the Masha. Did quite good against Shaw in the last game. This time around, he's gonna pick that up himself. And then Mape also picks up the Louis, a very, very good counter engagement. I'll be honest, I played against the Louis a few days ago. We lost in that ranked game. Kind of wanted to cry. That hero is really, really strong. So definitely we have to watch out for that. Guys, jump into the loading screen. Once again, it is between Gaimin Gladiators and Fiends, a best 2 series. Gaimin Gladiators was able to take the very first game. Now Fiends looking to see if they can make a comeback and even out the matchup.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the end.
It's going to be the side of Gaimin Gladiators on the blue side versus Fiends
All troops deployed.
in the red. Brody can just stun her. We'll see. Fanny gives them a glimmer of hope. Fanny makes it interesting. I will be honest though, the last time that Fiends was doing the Fanny, Pro was just getting destroyed after the second buff. And we'll have to see the type of pressure that we have in terms of the second objective. But this time around, Gaimin Gladiators, they you know, the team doesn't have that much CC to set up against the Fanny. So I definitely think Fanny has a chance. Definitely something that could stop the Fanny would be the Louis. But once again, it's quite hard to hit the spells. Brody also has the ability to stun and jump away. The top side though, they do get the Raga armor, but the reinforcements are coming through. Fiends should probably look to disengage. But an early aggression has led to kind of a slower jungle path for the Fanny. Might be some trouble though. Level 4 for the Fanny. Best player looking for his level 5s here. I'm so delayed. Not anymore. Hope Fiends win. Welcome back to the concurrent live stream. Some good damage from the Arlott though. Gaimin Gladiators do get the burst on the turtle, but the first blood goes to the side of Fiends. Oh, a re-engagement, but the Fanny's on the backside. Should be able to get a pick off here. Ooh. Good final slash. Picking up the Louis. a decent trade for the side of Fiends, but side of Gaimin Gladiators, they do pick up the objective there, so. Ooh, but boss side, magic. And Pro, able to pick up that kill and a winning trade on the top side, giving the side of Fiends a 4-kill lead. Now they're going to be up 1k gold. Gank onto the boss side. Mape going in is going to get killed by the tower. Questionable engagement, but nonetheless, Masha doing Masha things. I'll be honest, I played Masha before. Pretty much just looks like what you just saw right there. That's for sure. Do you get the buff steal though? Good retry for best player. But top side, CC gets taken out by the X-Borg here. Love Shark and best players. Beginning rotation at boss side, great vision control. Definitely have a good strategy. Best of the best, of course. Love for Valentina to steal Louis ult and make a teleport play. I think the Valentina is probably going to be taking the last insanity most of the time. You go for the Nolan ult for a purify, but oh yeah, there's kind of the no CC and almost a good engagement for Kohari there. Nothing worse than the Fed Fanny. What could be worse than a Fed Fanny is a Franco going against the Fanny or the Kaja. I once tried to play Fanny and it was a walking Fanny, but it's one of the best heroes to watch. I'll be honest, I love a Fanny. Oh, a kill on the top side, very far away. It will take out Pro there, so no retro on the board. Gaimin Gladiators should be able to take this quite convincingly. And pushes the gold lead back even. 14 to 14k. I've actually tried to play the Fanny like countless of times. And like typically I feel like when I buy a skin it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get good with the hero. No. Getting too old. But I love Fanny. I love to play it. There is a good amount of times where I did play the Fanny. But boss side, the gank onto Magic should be able to get that no problem. Joe bombing coming through with the Louis teleportation. Not much impact there. Potentially looking for a disengage. Nice Arlot roam. Easy engage if Link with roam. You can ult and catch Louis off guard. Bot side. Pro able to pick up the first kill. But Louis is doing so much damage. Almost taking all three of the members down. But the Fanny in this match honestly is quite good. Right? There's not that much CC stopping Fanny. Unless it's Louis. But you know, Louis does take skill shots. So there's only so much he can do. And the new Masha, I feel like, isn't as strong invading jungle as it used to be against the Fanny. Together with Fanny timing, timing thins out is nice. Things out is nice. Yes, the Fanny in this matchup is great. Yeah, see, he could just take care of Louis right there. There's not much CC inside of Gaimin Gladiators. The Fanny pick is just great, honestly. But it honestly depends if Fiends can turn kills into objectives. And so far, they're not having too much success, especially with the amount of towers. Precisely, because they're not expecting to be teleported on. Yeah, I mean, you got 200 IQ Hoon. Mape teleporting around is one of the highest IQ teleportations in Mobile Legends. So yes, I agree with you. But Fanny able to pick up Mape. Mid though. Ooh, last insanity coming through. Oh. Let's get this shutdown. And Pro able to pick up a kill there too. But Mape coming back into the game gets 2 kills of his own. Just 1 kill. Is a 2-for-1 trade. Arlott for the jungler and mage. A great trade. Does get shut down there, but Chobami able to pick up that kill for them. But a shutdown for the marksman is not good. It's about 200-300 gold. And Mape, the damage is scaling now. And the shutdown for Mape there too. 2 shutdowns going this in favor for the Gaimin Gladiators. The gold is now most definitely in a lead. Fanny. Does get the cutthroat off. Flicker from Louis. Great flicker. Take a look at some of the items on the board. Heptases for the Masha. Attack speed boots. Oh my god, the damage against the CC. A little bit of an overextension for Avery. Best player picking up a kill onto mid. Definitely high kill pressure on this Nolan. Teleportation. Top side. Oh my gosh. The damage. Mape on the backside though. Doesn't get the target he was looking for. But they do trade a mid. So see, like, on kills, Fiends are not getting too much. They're not getting any objectives. But for the side of Gaimin Gladiators, even if they die, they're getting objectives. Even if Masha dies, they're getting objectives. A little bit of miscable. Oh. That's kind of good. That is kind of good. 13 to 18 is the overall scoreboard. 2K lead for side Gaimin Gladiators. Lord marching down on the mid side. How's Fiends going to defend this? I mean, for one, when they see the Louis use the second skill, that's like Fanny's big go to like kind of go in, right? Number 2, do have a Fanny, so split push is a decent strategy, but is Fiends able to defend 4 versus 5? That is the big question. And right now, it does seem like Gaimin Gladiators is quite aggressive. So it's going to be hard defending against the Siege unit. And it's not like they're even sieging, grouping up as 5. They got Brody on the bot side. They're looking to fight 4 versus 4, pushing without the marksman. Fred Vape, though. Oh, no. Did you get the shutdown on the Louis? A trade. But the Arlott does go down for the side Fiends here. Yeah, as much as the side Gaimin Gladiators is very high, is heavy on damage. They don't have the CC to be able to stop the Masha. They don't have the CC to stop the Fanny. But vice versa, the side of Fiends don't have a lot of CC themselves to stop the Masha. So you kind of just go on to whoever just like that and just one hit them. It does seem like, Shark is very happy you know, trading kills and deaths. The retribution does come out for best player. He's able to, oh, he does not deny the blue buff there. But Valentina is going to be the one that takes out the Brody. Actually, a small counterplay. And Fiends take out 2 members of Gaimin Gladiators here. Mape. Conceal. On the backside. Oh, best player gets taken off the board.
Monster kill.
1 for 1 right there. Best player and Avery Grande both get taken off the map. Now the sides of Fiends looking for an objective here. I'm not sure if it's the right decision because Mape definitely has the burst to be able to take him out, but Mape is going to be the one that gets taken out here. I think if he focused on Fanny, Fanny won't be able to do too much. Then the Valentina burst. Oh, he did.
Shut down.
Oh, they're going to try to go for this. Gaimin Gladiators picks up the objective. A small window of opportunity for Fiends, but they ended up not going well. And a 2-man unit for side of Gaimin Gladiators. Pop. Xia does fall to the Vengeance and the War Axe of the CC, but also gets traded. It's a 4-for-0 trade. 3-for-0. No, 3-for-2. Both the 2-man unit, both Mape and Xia do die. And a combination come out from best player picks up Pro. We were thinking, hey, like, you know, the Fanny is going to be quite hard to defend against, or quite hard to get the pick off, but the Nolan definitely, knowing how to combination there, gets a pick off. And goes for a second killing spree for him. Suddenly, the tides have turned significantly. I don't know where the Masha died, but the Masha died in the back. Fiends looking to defend here. Uh-oh. Is this it? This is it.
Mega kill. Shut down.
Oh my gosh. Dude, the amount of sweat that the Fanny has is crazy. Brody would shine. The way you said that was funny, Yue. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. We are on the last match of tonight for the House of Pisces. We do have more matches coming up on Wednesday. I do believe we have 3 more. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Ariana area Avery Grande able to pick that up with the Vengeance. He's gonna get the double kill, but does get shut down by Fried Bape. But Xia didn't even know he was in the position there. They're gonna get chicken there. Best player looking to see if he could get the end. I don't think he's able to though. It's a little too much to ask for, but he does get the push onto mid, forcing members back here. Kohari gets the final slash off. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The mechanics. Won a 30-minute match. Good game, Fiends. It's not over yet. The thing with Fiends with this comp is like they're able to get kills, but against the best team, how do they rotate macroly to secure objectives off of those kills? How can you impact off of those kills? And oh my god, they don't even know. Oh, they do now. Xia gets taken off the board, and Fanny takes out the Nolan. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Magic is the only one down. They're looking for the other Bape here, And they're able to get it now. CC, not enough move mobility to get away there. And they shut down the other Mape. And they're just clearing the lanes. I don't think this is... Oh my god, the jukes. I don't think you count that as jukes. It's just chicken doing chicken things and Arlot being a frontline tank. I thought it was a manga fight. It's definitely a bloodbath, and side of Fiends, like, you know, they definitely have the ability to win team fights and get pickoffs and get kills, right? 36 kills, they're definitely up. But do they have the ability to get objectives off of it? Top side, you know, inner tower only. Bot and mid, only one tower down. So technically, if the side of Fiends able to win a team fight, they should be able to get something going. Now, the Lord is marching down on the top side. We have Mape here. He's just going to look at magic. He's going to look at magic and he's going to take magic out. Watch. Oh, magic does not look up there. If he ends up going, it's going to be bad. But they do take out the Valentine on the bot side. And they're looking to potentially push and end the game here. Oh, the flicker. And the vengeance going in. Avery's going to get taken out here. Oh, the siege, though. The missile barrage is so much damage. The members of Gaimin Gladiators, they have to back out. The Lord is marching down on the top side. Everyone must disengage now. Let's go, Fiends. Do it to them. It's not over yet. It's not baked yet. It's not cooked yet. It's not pre-made yet. It's not baked yet. It's just not ready, guys. The cake is not done just yet. And Masha comes in and pops the win just like that. The second ultimate coming through. Potential third one coming. And Moppet gets taken out by magic here. A very, very good response with the Wind of Nature. And we're heading into that 10 death scaling mark that I like to call it. Typically, when I die 10 times, I always say there's a scaling on that. And when they get the scaling, it's going to be good. Mape, not mapping. Is that how you say it? Am I saying correctly? Mape? It's a cool name. I know it's a soccer player. It's the black guy that plays with the GOAT. Messi. I had to think for a good second. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That was so much damage. He almost two-hit the Fanny. I love this exhibition. It's a high kill game. This is one of the highest kill games we've ever seen. You're correct. And this is what MLBB should be about. But you have to also take note that even with a high kill game, Fiends is like barely able to get any objective. Like, they're struggling here. And now look at the setup that the side Gaimin Gladiators have. They just take the Brody on the top side, looking for a split push. Masha going 3 BOD. Let's see. Okay, yeah, well. Little hesitation on the engagement. Side of Fiends, though, defending quite well. They're even, like, outdoing Gaimin Gladiators, pretty much. Oh, Masha's gonna get that. The shutdown play from Mape, though. It's gonna make it a 4 for 5. 4 versus 5, no retribution. Should be a complete free objective here. But do they even want to go for the objective? I think they're almost going for kills here. Got best player. He's just waiting in the back. Oh my. Oh my. The spice. Uh-oh. The wind gets popped here. Masha's looking to go in. Magic's going to die here. Oh no, he gets taken out himself and topside tower is getting pushed. And the strategy is not working out for them. 14 seconds on the Lord. Best player here getting zoned out. And the Lord is low. Pro is going to be able to get there before. No, they do reset the Lord. The damage on the X-Borg, a little bit too much to handle. Does he have Brute Force? He's got Brute Force. Brute Force, Immortality, Hunter Strike, and War Axe, and Ice Queen. Man, that's a solid build if you ask me, bro. Fiends force GG to improve. Maybe. I think BTK definitely helps in that sense a lot more. Last team fight coming through. CC pops the vengeance. Gets a lot of sustain. Allows them to take out the Brody. It is a two-man unit though. Are they going to be able to defend against this? I don't think so. Moppet just takes care of business there, guys. It is 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Perfectly on time. It's the last match of the day, guys. I know. It's unfortunate we have to end the stream early, but that's just how it is. It is going to be a 43-37. Gaimin Gladiators is going to be the team on the right-hand side, getting the win here against Fiends. 37-43 is the overall score. 24 minutes match. Fried Bape, 7-5-13, and best player scoring the golds for the side of Gaimin Gladiators. Congratulations, 2-0 for the tournament favorite. And guys, we will have more matches on Wednesday. Be out on the lookout for that. Hopefully, you know, I'll make announcements beforehand. Maybe send you guys the tournament schedule. Our next match is on Wednesday. Congratulations to Gaimin Gladiators. The 4-0 sweep tonight, giving them 4 points up in their group standings. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, guys. It's been a great night, great cast, and we will see you guys, I don't know, Wednesday. Peace out.